So I'm an immigrant experiencing abuse. I'm experiencing all kinds of retaliation. Whereby I'm being set up, on September 9, 2010. The police took my home on Saturday, and I've been noticing all kinds of retaliation since I sued them. They killed my friend. They recorded my court papers, showing that the same place where I gave them the court papers in 2014. On this victory, but days later, the police was and choked him dead. Before I could give the court papers to the police. And they said on February 9, 2025, a guy came here, was trying to use Metro card, Omni, OMNY. It didn't work, and they punched an empty over the face. And anytime something bad occurs, they will try to link everything to me. So I don't know why a guy came here on February 9 punched an empty worker in the face. But September 2010, the police took almost and I filed the court papers against the NYPD at Brooklyn Federal Court. The court papers ID number 13 CV 5052. And I gave to Arizona on basis on Victor Boulevard 2014. And this the police was talking that. So February 9, 2024, they said the guy came and punched an empty worker in the face. So since then, I'm always and I went to the doctor today, a white woman came in there, and she was saying a cell phone loud. They were talking about Japan and saying you can, and there was an American guy that was saying fuck out of here, you Japanese or something, in reference like the Japanese, almost like a reference to the Japanese Exclusion Act, in which during the World War America was arresting Japanese Americans and putting them in internment camp. So that woman was playing that, and it was like a YouTube video whereby a white American was talking in a condescending way to a Japanese person. So I told the woman, please, I have a stomach issue, I have diarrhea, and I have diarrhea and constipation. Please lower the volume of your radio, because I'm just trying to use the bathroom and get early. So this one, I refused. And she didn't say a word and she applied. Soon after I started hearing the word nigga, she fuck out of here, nigga. I was like, she said it with a white voice, and I just thought maybe I was just mistaken. I misheard her. I didn't say a word. So when I came out of the bathroom, I noticed she left the door open. I was like, miss, you can't do this. I'm an immigrant in this country. Somebody else came in and quickly locked the door to the main door to the bathroom. So I'm like, I'm an immigrant in this country. I don't want somebody else to go and call the police, but they always have police standing by. In this station, and when people try to jump into me, the police will not arrest. Because the governor could say she's arresting a woman and pushing us to sidewalk. So I told that woman, you can't leave the door open in the bathroom naked, because somebody can look at the police and I'm an immigrant arrest me, and call me crazy and deport me, because America always deports people that are crazy, psychiatric deportation, and they will say you're better off in your country because the stress affects your mental health. Especially now they have ICE agents going to hospitals, and they can just say, you couldn't identify yourself properly, and they mistakenly deport you, and so they said this Trump is putting ICE agents in the hospitals to go and verify immigration status of patient, and this governor says she's going to be arresting people and put them in psych ward to make it easy for. And this Mayor Adams said is going to tell all New York City employees to comply when ICE wants to have immigration enforcement. They arrest me, they will take me to Bellevue, which is a city hospital, and go. It's like they're setting me for deportation, so they send people to drop me. So that I'm trying to look like a mistake. They said this Eric Adams is working like Trump's assistant. Even this Jumaane Williams is saying this. Eric Adams is working like Trump's assistant. I know so much about this Eric Adams. I've been contacting this Jumaane Williams. He's the public advocate of New York. Telling him, I've been sending this for 4 or 5 years now, and he's always commenting about everything else except my case. And he's very knowledgeable about what's going on in New York. I've been telling him this, I'm suspicious of this Eric Adams. His policy seems to be targeting my mother's daughters who had Jewish citizenship, strained mental illness for my mother in 2015, got her locked up on a cycle when she was having a heart attack, lied on her, and killed her because they wanted to get money because they heard about my case. Which my mother was living together in the basement in 2010 on Staten Island, and the police came and removed us. mistakenly, and every Ghana was trying to help us. The police took him there so that my mother was, they killed my mother early. They could get the money as an inheritance money because it was just me and my mother living in that basement apartment, so it was only us that was going to get paid. And my mother said her daughters were very jealous. They were monitoring my case online because when I filed it in Brooklyn for 13 CV 5052, that's the case number. You can monitor it online. My mother said they were very jealous. As a matter of fact, my mother told them to borrow me money because I couldn't get a lawyer to help me with the case. And I went to hire a lawyer, and our daughters had money, but they were helping other people. So they were helping people, sending that money to Nigeria, sending gifts to Nigeria. I was almost on the street. Yeah, we knew during that time. So people can subpoena the USPS, United States Post Office, their computer records in Pittsburgh to see between 2014 to 2015 when my mother was killed. If it was true that somebody was sending gifts to Nigeria, because when you send gifts, clothes and stuff, the computer will weigh it and will ask you the location and put it in the computer to give you the postage rate. So my mother said that our daughters were sending gifts to people in Nigeria that wanted to kill my mother. Me and my mother testified about these people in immigration court in 2001, for my asylum hearings. And my mother said she was so shocked. Our daughters were talking to people in Nigeria. Our daughters belonging to her, sending gifts to them. But I was always on the street and she was telling them to help me. So the court resolved the case so we can get housing. I said they were sending gifts to Nigeria instead to people that want to kill me and my mother. So the evidence will be, and the same daughter's strained mental illness of my mother. My mother, one of the daughters, was part of the narcotic gang and was giving her like counter freezing of food. So anytime my mother eat that food, my mother started having pain in her chest, like she's about to die. So my mother fled Pennsylvania to come to New York to go to the hospital. But she told this Bolani over the phone that she's now in the hospital. I said this Bolani came over and saw my mother was still alive. I said we're starting a fight with my mother in the hospital to make her die quicker. To make sure her heart gets congested the more. I said our daughters and the other daughter followed by the Bolani Flora. These are my mother's two daughters in America. And they said they were starting trouble with my mother to make the heart attack so the poison can work faster because they were shocked that my mother is still alive. And they told the hospital to lock up in the psych ward to do something to make her die. And my mother passed the mental health test. My mother was saying, she doesn't know why. It was acting funny. They wanted the poison to work faster so that my mother would die of a heart attack and got her further. But my mother was still alive. And they called the hospital to lock her up in the psych ward. And that's why my mother tried to fight back. My mother told me she was suspecting that the daughters were working with the hospital to lock her up. And my mother told her. And before I got the thing, they were trying to lock her up in the psych ward. It was passed the mental health test and she refused. And I guess the first test that they were powered. So my mother told me. So I've been telling my friends about this, on Twitter, and it wouldn't respond back to me. But when saw this, I recorded him. I said this also as the black because he used to be, I recorded him, the mayor, the black American mayor. He used to work with the police, and it's like he's trying to block me from getting justice. It helps the Arugana family, knows the Arugana family. The Arugana family got money from the Arugana killing, but nobody would help me. And there's this black American rapper that's been singing about what's in the case, saying they're not like us, they're not like us. So they try to provoke me and surround me with their police, and all this stuff that's going on. So this Jumaane Williams needs to be investigated on why it's not been helping me, but instead it's been trusting this requirement. Instead saying he needs to be quiet because it's making it harder for people like him to do the job. So lately, a guy took me home. In 2020, they locked up all the bathrooms in the train stations because of COVID, and as a foreigner, I didn't have anywhere to use the bathroom. So I went to Yankee Stadium 161st to try to use the bathroom in the train station there, but the bathroom was locked. So a guy came so I should follow him home, and he took me home and he told me, he lied to me I could come use the bathroom in his house for free and stuff. But I told him, I would pay him money, I was like, fine. But when we got there, he told me I have to marry him. I said, no, I can't marry you because I'm trying to sue the city of New York for money, and I'm going to expect money first. I'm expecting money in the future, and I can't just marry anybody, so they can just fraudulently, because if you're married to somebody, they can, they get half of the money. And if it's a fake marriage, it's your loss. I can't marry anybody just off the bat, I'm not even looking for marriage. And he beat me up, and took me out of the house. And I called 911, the police wouldn't help me, even though there was an eviction freeze. that you can't just evict anybody around that time. It was COVID eviction for Governor Koma at that time, 2020 signed the law. And the police wouldn't have to tell them all about it. So I've been expressing that kind of provocation. Um, so some people want to force it to come out to them before they have things so that they can get out of the money and what after. So I don't know why this Jumaane Williams is present at a rally against us, and this woman is doing I don't know why this Jumaane Williams is present at rally against us, and this woman is doing her hand in a sexual gesture. The woman, with the blue, like, I see a lot of do that a lot now. And I've been sending them videos to Jumaane Williams for many years, but I'm sure people are aware, read the paper a lot. And I put these images in but it doesn't respond to my videos. See, I need help. My mother has been killed here, and the police are trying to kill me. Everybody has been killed, and it just insults this man, and I don't know why it doesn't respond to me. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to tell him I'm willing to have sex for help? And it's been saying some people don't do their job. I think to shut up and make other people do the job for them. So I'm not looking to have a trouble with anybody. I know I accuse many people of many stuff, and people will be willing to sue me if I get money for slander. And I'm not willing to have a child to protect my assets. I'm not looking to baby traffic. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not looking to rear children. That's what it's implying. Some people don't do their job and they keep talking so other people can do the job for them. So I don't know why this Jumaane Williams is not helping as a public advocate. It's kind of strange. He seems he's interested in civil rights cases, and my case are serious. Whereby the Governor Oko, and Mayor Adams said they want homeless people are going to be put inside for this. It's like the one who killed my mother's daughter is killed her. My mother said that daughter Bolali was poisoned out with car until she's poisoned, and they saw that my mother didn't die quickly enough. She was in the hospital for 7 days, still alive, and they were putting pressure on her, annoying her to make her angry and die quicker, to trigger up and they saw they couldn't just trigger it off by themselves. They told the hospital to lock up in the cycle. They know my mother is she's very, she has self-pride, and she wouldn't like to be arrested wrongfully. And they set up a fight between my mother and the killer. I'm sure they took all my money to be, without my permission, even my mother was putting my green card for me. I had to green card sent to me by immigration in 2008. Mistakenly, they sent me to green card. They should have sent me one like that. And my mother had one for me, I had one for myself. After my mother's lost, Bologna Flora killed her. They sold that green card. And 2019, they arrested me. The guy was touching me on July 2020 and 2019. Trump was in immigration breakdown, and this guy was sexually molesting me, grabbing me by the hair and robbing. I told him, sir, the police camera is recording you. It's in front of the train station, David Avenue train station, on July 2020 and July 2019. I'm clear. So at that time, the MTA was trying to get rid of 4 homeless like me, and they were framing us up as crazy. So they know I always ride the train late at night. I sit outside the train station Panhandle, across the street, and they know every night I go hide in the train because it gets cold. So they were sending Black American kids to the security line, chasing me, and I called the police, and the police told me days before I was arrested, you're going to be arrested soon. We don't want people like on the subway. And I called the IAB to report. It was an African woman working for them in uniform. I said, she threatened me that we're going to take all the property, take everything for we're going to arrest. So I reported to IAB, the IAB hung up the phone on me. And they carried out their threats. Some days later, I still came back to that train station, and MTA worker told me, you're done today. And, as I was panhandling, the guy came, was rubbing my hair. I told him, stop touching my hair, this is sexual molestation. The police camera was recording on Berry Jaffabi. And then the police came, so he was fighting with somebody. I said, the guy was sexually molesting me. And the police knocked me down and were choking me, and they were choking me and stuff. And they took me to the psych ward, and the hospital diagnosed me as mania, all kinds of mental illnesses. So we never get out of the hospital. And this MTA CEO, Jana Lieber, said his agency knows how to catch maniacs, but the other people need to keep them away from the subway. So then one time, they locked me up in the psych ward in 2019, framed me up as a maniac, as a transsexual. They said traditionally, in the past, they American Psychiatric Association used to call transsexual crazy, say because we believe we have a different sex. But they've apologized since like 2010 that they're not going to be calling transsexual crazy anymore. But they did it to me. Lied on me in the psychiatric hospital that was crazy. I was delusional. I was mania. The MTA referenced that in his people did not post this shit. Lieutenant Lever, he said he knows his agency knows how to catch maniacs, but other people need to take away from it. So now they say Trump, I talk about Trump a lot also, online and stuff. So they said Trump is not sending ICE to the hospitals for patients. So now they said the governor now said that the police should be arresting homeless people as a side one. Governor Mayor Adams said the police should be arresting homeless people. So they setting me up for deportation. This America always deports a lot of people by mistakenly. They will claim persons mistakenly deported. They will claim you are in the hospital and you couldn't identify yourself and they deported you. They thought you were an illegal immigrant who were trying to deport a long time ago. So as a transsexual, I think this is what they're all doing. So they believe that will be the best way because I have no family that really likes me. My mother just killed her. So they believe in Nigeria, the gangs there will be able to kill me faster and maybe harvest my sperm and they can just pay off the gang. So okay, we deported this person mistakenly, now they're dead. So they have the child born already. Okay, we'll send the money to you, keep the child and the people there, they call me trash. When I go to Stanley Fair, they call me trash. So what are someone was saying it, saying immigrants are garbage. And it's now saying he's sending his immigration into hospitals. And she's even saying something about they're going to take over Gaza. It's a big real estate company. I don't know if that statement is alluding to me. I was immigration prison wrongfully in 2000 when my mother went from me. I had a green card stamp my passport. And also the police took my home wrongfully in 2010. And I used to be in Trump's hotel. They kicked me out wrongfully for using the bathroom in Taj Mahal, even though I had a casino gambling card there. So I'm potentially working on money. So I don't know if this is what this Trump is alluding to, that America is going to take over Gaza. Sometimes they make comments, they said in the American speech it's called innuendo. You're talking about somebody, but you're mentioning somebody else's name. So this statement from this Jumaane Williams, I believe may be another Urinando. I'm a transsexual saying somebody needs to be quiet because they make it harder for the rest of us to do the job they're supposed to be doing. So I mean potentially, a lot of people will sue me if I get money because I make acquisition against a lot of people. So they said the best way to protect yourself is to have babies and put your assets in your baby's name. I'm not willing to do all that. I'm not looking to get married. So I don't know why this woman has a hand like sex, the sexual position. And of course, I reached out to Jumaane Williams a lot. This needs to be investigated. I don't want to be killed. And then there's another gang that threatened me that said they're going to kill me. I claim I'm a member of a sex cult. And they're going to claim, and as part of my membership, they have to harvest my sperm and give it to a black American woman or any other woman to play babies, and the baby will inherit from my state. So this is like a genocide. This is also this is how the slavery against Africans was conducted. The slave owner will buy Africans and will reproduce them, force them to have sex, and the children will work as slaves. I said the new Africans will work on the field, and the black Americans that have been slaves for a long time will work in the house. They call them house niggers. And, so they always try to kick out. Eric Adams said they're going to be kicking out homeless on the street. While I was homeless, I was trying to get the city talking, and they kicked me out. They sent the police to either kick me out of the street or to put me to their slave plantation, which is supposed to be the psych ward, where you can be exploited further. So this is going to be open. Eric Adams to be investigated for war crime. So a lady came into the bathroom to provoke me, and this is why I started making this video. I was around 7 or so, 34th Street Station bathroom. And the lady came in, and she was playing a video on her phone talking about there was a white American talking condescendingly to a Japanese and was saying get out of here, something like that. And that video was like alluding to, I don't know what it was about, but my mind was just going to Japanese internment camp in which they were deporting Americans don't go into camps, and seeing that. So the woman was playing the video loud and came into the store next to me. So I told her, Miss, I'm having constipation and stuff. I need to focus. Can you please turn the video low? And she didn't say a word, but turn the video low. Then she started saying, nigga, and things like that. Get her, go and do your job, nigga, get out of here. She used a white voice, and I thought I misheard her, And then when I got out of the bathroom, I discovered that she left the door because my store, I locked the door so much. So when I got out, I discovered she was next door to my store, and she left the door open to our store. So I told her, Miss, you can't do that, So this is the conversation I had with her. Is there somebody in the next store?
Yes.
Why you leave the door open? That's not nice.
It's not that I left it open. I couldn't close it.
At first she was pretending to be calm and stuff. So I told her, because while I was in the store, I noticed another person came and opened the main door to the bathroom and fully locked the door. So I'm like, I don't want someone to go and get the police, and claim there's somebody naked in the bathroom, and the police will come and arrest me and put me in the psych ward as a mistaken, identity. I said, by that time you may have left already. I don't know if you're trying to set me up. And she was like, you don't tell me what to do. I can do whatever. So she did that because she doesn't want her stuff stolen. I'm like, no, you can't be nude, in the bathroom, especially now that they say they should be arresting homeless for signs of mental illness. I said, I don't know who planted you in here, to try to set me up for a killing. But she was like, I know, she knows her rights. Nobody has the right to record anything in the bathroom. I said, no, you don't have the right to commit crimes in the bathroom. So I think so. She came in there well prepared. And the camera will record her coming into the bathroom with me as soon as I got there. So they're trying to set up legal loopholes to kill me. They said they're going to kill me like a Jordan Neely, and they're going to argue it was a mistaken killing, and there's so much legal controversies, they don't even want to prosecute the case. So this has become a genocidal country where they try to arrest me and try to use the bathroom. On the Gender Motivated Violence Act, which is that says you can't target somebody in the bathroom for being a transsexual. And she was like, you're a bastard, you're not a real woman. I told her I'm a transsexual. And she was insulting me, to arrest her. So coming to the bathroom to insult me, said I'm a bastard, I'm not a real woman. So now it's a genocidal country now. They're using all their people to gang mob me. They say this is how they used to treat the slave. If one slave is out of control, an African slave is out of control, the whole town will lynch them, mob them. The town mayor, the town executive. So this is how they teach people lessons. So, and the international communities are helping me. The people are telling me how to marry them, to get any help. And this is money women protest about civil rights, public advocates, and I'm deciding this for 4 years. And you keep showing up to the events and to people position about him to be their head like in a sexual posture. So I'm not trying to pay anybody to be a surrogate. I'm not looking to marry anybody. And the issue is to get Williams. And what is going on? That maybe she's using his office in a corrupt way. You should be able to help me address this because there's a settlement agreement by the legal society that anybody vacated from their apartment. Like me and my mother had a U.S. passport. I had a green card. We submitted it to the city. They're supposed to put us in a hotel room. There's a settlement agreement by the legal society filed since 1990. Anybody vacated. I just need the city to enforce that agreement. I'm in a hotel room. I've been 15 years on the street. And people are telling me my face, you're not going to get help, I got to put it up. I have to be done sex, I have to marry them. And I've been constantly Manny Williams, and he says some people need to shut up. I don't know if it's alluding to me in America, there's something called Nando. They can be talking about somebody, but use somebody else's as a reference. I'm not looking to marry anybody to reduce my, and produce babies, and put my assets in the baby's name, to reduce my liability. I accuse a lot of people, and people may sue me if I get any money, but I'm ready to defend myself in court. I'm not looking to baby traffic, human traffic, sex traffic. These are awful. I wouldn't do that to another person, so please stop. Please stop. Stop treating me like an African slave. And FIFA, Americans being used for sex trafficking, human trafficking, baby trafficking. Don't bring the World Cup in 2026. And I hope all you people in the world that don't help me because you're jealous. You think I don't have any child, I'm unmarried, and if I get that money, somebody else will try me because, I accuse other people of so many things. let God be the decider of who's going to win if anybody tries to sue me for slander. I don't need to maybe traffic because I'm facing potential lawsuits because I accuse many people of many things. And people can sue as soon as I get money. And the reason why people keep trying to fight me, they're going to be court. So I don't need any child to use as an insurance to put assets in the name. I'm not looking to marry anybody to put assets in the name. So please stop it and do your job. This is Jomani Williams. I'm going to send you this video, and I hope you help me with this Jomani Williams. I'm not looking for sex payments. I'm looking for baby traffic. You talk about everything of Jomani Williams. I'm going to avoid my case. As a podcast case can help me. So please, I said, now it's getting dangerous. This is not cool. Said they're going to be locking up women in the psych ward. The others said they're going to be locking up in the psych ward. I got to them of being Trump's assistant. And I've heard of psychiatric deportation whereby American immigration officers go to hospitals and prison and deport people. Say they can't verify the patient or the image. Say they can't verify their identity. I want to point like that, and the gangs in Nigeria, as a transsexual, they could lynch me to death and harvest my sperm to make babies. I'm not part of any sex cults with any Black American or any Nigerian or anybody. I don't wish for my body part to be harvested to make children. If I die, if I'm killed, my estate, any money from my estate should be used to get justice for me and my late mother, and the remaining money should be used to help people that suffer for my life and handicapped. But there's something that to try to hit me with cars. And this guy, Kendrick Lamar, they said in the Super Bowl, he was threatening there's going to be violence, and he's singing that song, they're not like us, that this is going to get ugly this soon. There's some Black American rappers that come around me like Jim Jones. I always ask him for money, and when I ask him, second, please help me with money, he will ignore me and walk away. And a lot of these rappers come around me, and they treat me awfully, and they got me rap music about violence. I don't know why they keep coming around me to tell me the system Black Americans don't like Africans. So I guess if you see me as an African down, and every Ghana they were still trying to help me. I guess maybe they feel it's okay to be mean towards me. And I've been approaching people for help on the train and everywhere, saying they should help me contact authorities, that my mother was killed, framed as mentally ill by her daughters, were just trying to kill her and inherit money from the police taking her home. They were thinking the police would get money quickly for me and my mother, and they would inherit that money as a child. They weren't living in Staten Island when the police evicted us. They were living in Pennsylvania. And my mother was making my court case, and they were thinking the police would help me with everybody. I tried to silence me because Uganda was trying to help me. And when the police took him there, and they put paid the money to the Uganda family, I said, I can't get no help. The crowd was weak. Even a Black American police officer came around me, a female, as I was shopping into Wayne on J Street downtown in Brooklyn. Saying, you are weak. And she was blocking my way with a Spanish partner. And the last night I went to yesterday, February 10, 2020, I went to that same place, J Street and Fulton, and some Black American kids showed up, were punching themselves around. They wanted to punch me off. I ran away. So they're inviting kids to scare me, and they believe if I can just get to my son can be harvested. So and they want to disguise killing as just an accidental, maybe kids acting unruly. And I've been hearing in Best Buy, a Black American punched a guy that was riding a bicycle, and the guy fell down and died years later from the injury. So punches can kill somebody. So this has to be investigated, as this has to be investigated on all the violence. Excuse me, sir. I think you accidentally bumped into my hand. You didn't say sorry. I was talking and I came from behind me. This camera will pick it up. You gotta say sorry when you do that. I was talking. They came from behind me and I saw somebody accidentally bumped into me. Sir, you can speak English.
Yeah.
I think you accidentally bumped into my hand. You won't say nothing else. I just want to know. I'm not touching these people. I'm not the one. I'm not in a sex cult, so I don't know why you did and this is sorry. I just want to make it clear. I'm not in a sex cult with anybody, and if I die, nobody has the right to harvest my sperm and claim I'm a member of a sex cult. They said that was a case like this. Soren Lawrence sex cult. The white guy that was leader of the court was abusing a lot of these white women and claiming they paid them to member of the court and they wanted to be abused like that. But these white women were alive, so they testified in court that, even though they said they agreed, but they said they didn't know what was going to accuse them that severely. I don't know the case of someone, but I found him guilty. So in my case, they believe if I'm killed, some of these gangs that are bothering me, they believe I'm killed, they can just lie, use their star power. But they keep bringing all these rappers around me, and in my head, I've never seen them surround me until my mother died. And they believe they can use their star power, and they want me killed by the police in the most brutal way, so my estate get a lot of money, so they try to provoke me. And then I'm a member of the sex court, and I agreed while alive to donate my sperm to the cult to make babies or whatever. I'm a revolutionary fighter or whatever. So I always contact a lot of these Black American artists. Sometimes they would talk nice, like they're humanitarian. And when I contact them, they don't send me any money. But sometimes they'll come and meet me in person and they'll be mean. Even this James Johnson, I get them money online. But sometimes it talks like it's a human rights activist and stuff. So the lyrics, like they just setting me up to look like I'm the one chasing after them, I'm the one messaging them, and if you're killed, they can make up any lies. So I don't know if Black American artists keep coming around me. Yeah, I do message them online, but sometimes I will really watch their interview on the Breakfast Club, and they would sound so nice and kind. So I thought, maybe they will help me because I've been Muslim. I don't have nothing, and the way they think they can just get away with abusing me and make rap music about it, that we didn't even up that person with nothing. We got away with whatever we did to them. So this is like ethnic abuse going on in America, and this needs to stop. They need to stop, going to protest in issues that I will pay attention to. I read the papers a lot. I have a lot of newspapers. I always read and read and read. As a matter of fact, they throw me out of the library. See, I'm reading so much. But what you jump me. I always read and say, even, find things for some trash, just to read. But, I try to read even though I'm double reading. I'm very difficult for me, but taking a long time. So, so I don't mind anybody to get my attention. If you mind anybody to all that help me, even though it takes attention to my teachers and I send it to the videos. Like years now. I I'm not trying to provide anybody with a fake marriage, with a fake baby, put the ass in. So this has been investigated. My life is in danger, and this is true. Caribbean American. I'm a Nigerian. I'm sorry for African Caribbean. But please, let's not, two wrongs don't make a right. That's as a payback. And it's always around the Chamber Street. I'm always around the Chamber Street. I don't know why nobody's helping me. When I see people, if I recognize them, I approach them to help me. Not for sex, not to make babies, just legal help. But as this thing out, they want to have sex with you. A guy took me home, said I have to have sex, I'm marrying him before he can help me. I told him, punch me out and took me out. In 2020. So my mother's been killed here. I'm looking for legal help. I'm not looking to protect my husband with a fake baby. So please stop it. And I hope the right authorities investigate this. Why they've been denying me help and allowing gangs to surround me. So this is corruption. I know there's this PDD and R. Kelly and Weinstein, there's the sex trafficking in Hollywood. But they need to focus on sex trafficking in New York City. But this is bizarre. I have a green card. My mother was a U.S. citizen killed. My friend Aragona was a U.S. citizen killed while trying to help me. My mother was killed also. And I need all the government officials to get pro. I called the city council people. I've contacted Adrian Adams also. She didn't respond back to me. So I don't know what we need for the African are suffering. Please, I don't want to be exploited as an African slave. My mother was a U.S. citizen killed. My friend Aragona was a U.S. citizen killed while he was trying to help after the police took my home. I gave him the court papers. I fought against the police. And within days, the police took him dead. So I need you to investigate this. I'm not trying to have any fake marriage or any marriage at all. I'm not trying to have any child as payment, ransom, whatever. I know a lot of people can sue me if I get any money in my account because I accuse many people of stuff, but I'm able to handle it in court. And if this is the reason why they keep sending people to provoke me in the payout, they're not going to win. But I document everything, and there was this thing. I posted a video on YouTube where a rapper did something suspicious, because I wear a blue shoe and this rapper, you know, was wearing blue and was saying somebody was talking shit about him, you know, he doesn't like it. And I know he's friends with Jim Jones. I don't know if that Jim Jones told him to post that video. So this guy was wearing a blue. I was talking about wear your shoe, if the shoe fits where, you know, I don't know his name. I don't really know his name.
Hey, yo, check this out. I'm talking to anybody, everybody. If the shoe fit, wear it. It's yours.
Okay, may know that's his name.
Anybody.
You know, saying the shoe fits wear it, and he was wearing a blue hoodie, and somebody just gave me a free shoe. The church probably gave me a blue shoe. You know, so that was odd, and I was saying some people are talking about him. I don't know if it was in Orlando. You know, they were talking about Jim Jones. Or really looks like somebody's talking about him. So a lot of their speeches in Orlando, they'll be referencing other characters while talking about him. So this was an Instagram message posted.
Your busy day. You got a girl, you got a wife, instead of taking time to fuck your wife.
And the sexual reference, fuck your wife, and you know, and things like that. They keep making the sexual reference, and there's Jemima Williams having a woman near him with a hand in a sexual posture. You know, and I'm not trying to paint any particular surrogate for me. People do that. They hire straight people to birth a child. You know, I'm not looking for any surrogate. You know, I'm not looking for a child with anybody either. I just want to help with no strings attached to audition. You know, legal payments, if you're a lawyer, I can pay you. There's a contingency days just for your legal work. Okay? So they're all wearing blue, I wear blue. You know, I wear a blanket and a blue jacket also and blue shoes. You know, I'm just crazy, imagine this. And the is money winners for 4 years. I know the case. It's almost this Ricardo says corrupt is corrupt, and I say the same thing. So how come we agree that Ricardo is corrupt and the kinds of they want to be deporting people from hospitals? And this Governor Oko and Ricardo said putting owners in hospital. I talk about Okonoko's corruption and Ricardo's corruption. So it's like trying to deport to deport somebody illegally. You know, so they need to set up an investigation on this Okonoko and Ricardo for the was governor in Illinois. I don't know if that's his name. Under Obama, that was corrupt. They removed him from office and charged him for corruption, and he was in prison. He couldn't finish his term. So trying to deport an immigrant, because I'm trying to get my mother killed and killing everybody, you know, and they don't want me to get nothing as a transsexual. You know, so if I should investigate it further. So why do you wear blue? I wear blue blanket and a blue jacket. And some people don't want to do their job, and making it harder, and the work making it harder for us to help them do their job. So I'm not looking for no surrogate money, Williams. If that's what you mean. If I'm stuck here in Orlando, please bless me. Grow some. I don't want to be, I don't want to be insulting either, but have some bravery. You know, and I'm not into any fraud or any extortion, but if I got me a lawyer, I don't want to charge the legal work to have the baby with me, not for any surrogate agreement. You don't want to wait for contingency. I don't have any money to really pay a lawyer offline, but the work out of treatment, we have to work with the payment plan. So this is just there's been that period of my life. They said I want to kill my girl. So a woman came into the bathroom with me. She was naked in herself. She was doing that because she doesn't want people to steal her property. And that's why she left her property in front of the door. And I'm just like, I'm like, and she was calling me a bastard for being a transsexual or whatever. I was telling me to put some balls and act like a man. And they always say that to me. So this is gender motivated violence. They always tell me you need to, you need a woman to start producing babies. It's also saying some people want to do for making it harder for the girls to do that. You're talking about that. I'm transgender. I don't need to go some balls. I don't need a baby with anybody. I don't need a woman. I don't need anybody. I'm good enough by myself. I'm a child of God. I'm good. I just need people commission against him should be arrested. So I hope people know that the cat's out of the bag, and from now on, they walk in the right path and stop all any criminal activity because it's not going to work because the cat's out of the bag. You know, so there was this day, I posted this video online of this rapper, some people talking about him, like an Nando. Saying some people talking about him. He's friends with this Jim Jones. His name is Maynard Hustle. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I know on the internet. And it's wearing all blue also. You know, I wear all blue also. I'm not a revolutionary. I don't wear blue because I'm a revolutionary. I'm not looking for fights with the police. It's just people give me stuff and they give me a lot of blue stuff. I don't know why they keep giving me blue stuff. So where I'm not a revolutionary, I'm not looking for a fight with the police. So in case they kill me and say I'm a revolutionary, I'm not a part of the sexual. And I will post a video on Instagram on February 9th. I think that same day is guys on my point. MTA workers. I don't know who's hiring these people to be beating up MTA workers. I don't condone it. There was another guy, he was dreadlock, a white guy, he was homeless. He was dreadlock, he used to come around me and somebody choked him dead. You know, what's the name of this street? Greenwich Street and what's the cross street? You know, at the Tiger store on Greenwich Street, close to the Borough of Manhattan College campus on Greenwich Street. He used to come around with a white guy with Panhandle or some Panhandle North. So, and one day I discovered somebody went and choked him dead. It was all over the news. They didn't know while he was sleeping. So I don't know who's hiring all these people to be. I'm not alluding to anything. But in case I get killed, I'm experiencing a lot of gang violence. You know, so on February 9, I posted this on YouTube. Soon after that, somebody went into my Google Drive and deleted a lot of my videos. You know, I used to have like 1.3 terabytes of videos. Somebody deleted all my videos on, you know, I reduced it to just 1 terabyte. I don't know if it's the Google Drive that did it, but in case anything happens to me, Google Drive should be subpoenaed to find out while I was posting this video about Maynard Hustle on February 9th, why somebody deleted my video. You know, my Google Drive had 1.3 terabytes before, but now it's reduced to 1 terabyte. Somebody was deleting my video from my Google Drive. So I don't know who's trying to erase evidence. You know, so this is creepy. So this is too much corruption. And this has to be taken serious. You know. And Google has to investigate this also. Because, you know, I know I'm considered like an outsider like this. You know, and I was attacked also at the CVS store. You know, I was attacked at the CVS store, but they called the police on me for no reason. And somebody was singing Help Philadelphia, Help Eagles. I didn't even understand what they meant by that. I thought they were just chanting me, because sometimes they call Nigerians chicken. So I posted the video online that they were called, the workers that called the police on me at the CVS store for no reason. Yeah, and this guy was shouting out Philadelphia, Help Eagles. See, so I don't bring the workers here. Just shopping in this country can get you killed. There was a guy. So let me just lower this and try to fast forward. So as I was talking to the police, these guys came by and they were shouting out Philadelphia, Help Eagles. You know, so this was talking to the police. This was February 8th. I went there to shop and the workers called the police on me for no reason. They told me I can't bring my luggage in. I'm like, look, I always shop with my luggage. You know, I said, why are you just trying to fight and other people come with? I've seen Europeans come with their luggage and go tell them to leave their luggage outside. And this woman came to attack me in the bathroom also today, February 11, and said, you know, she's afraid of her luggage being stolen. You know, so they called the police on me. I was like, you know, under the racial profiling settlement agreement, you can't just call the police on somebody. The Brooklyn Federal Court ordered in 2013, Floyd versus City of New York. And you can't just call the police on somebody while shopping. I said that George Floyd was killed in Minnesota in 2019. For around that time, they said he was spending a fake $20 bill. And the police took him down. So people were saying that's just aggressive policing, because he may have not even been aware he had a fake $20 bill. You know. So as I was talking with the police, Some guys came in and were saying help Philadelphia Eagles or something like that. I thought, and I felt there was a true motive. But sometimes I contact all these sports stars and tell them to please help me and stuff. Especially when they talk about their into human rights. And they don't help me. So I don't know why they keep allowing me to contact all these sports stars. When they don't help, I don't want them to claim in the future I'm part of their gang and I'm a groupie and whatever. I wish for my sperm to be harvested. No, I'm not into any secret parts with anybody. Sometimes I watch all this interview on the Breakfast Club, the Black American radio station 1051. So when they interview some of these stars or on any other station and they talk about human rights, I contact them and say, can they help me? And I don't think that humanitarianism is genuine in some of them because they don't help me when I contact them. Like, that's odd. We're talking all this good talk and when we contact them, so this is the point where this guy was barging in and they had to arrest him for interfering with police investigation, and this person is arrested for misconduct, clearing up a crime scene and for contempt of court order. Because the Brooklyn Federal Court in Floyd versus City of New York in November 2013 said stores or nobody should be calling the police on somebody for shopping while black. And that CVS called the police on me while shopping on February 8, 2025. It's telling me they don't, I should leave my luggage outside. I'm like, it's raining outside, it's snowing, And this Philadelphia supposed Eagles fan were shouting up Eagles, up Eagles. Sometimes I contact all this, and they said for some reason, some people are alluding that some of these football games is state or whatever. And they said these Eagles ended up winning. Sometimes I contact all these players to congratulate them to see if they can borrow me money. Because sometimes, they talk to my insurance stuff. I don't know what is going on. I'm not alluding that any fixing going on. I don't want to be part of their mess. I'm just an independent person just trying to raise funds for humanitarian needs. I'm not into any other activities, so please leave me out of everything. I'm not alluding that any football game is fake, so please don't put that on me. I'm just saying it's just suspicious. Whatever's going on. So this guy's barged in, they need to investigate them. I don't want to be part of any price fixing. I disavow that or any illegal. I'm not saying that. I'm not alluding. I'm just saying I don't know what is going on. I'm just basing on rumors I hear. I don't want to be part of any match fixing or whatever. And then to leave me alone. If you're not trying to help me genuinely as a humanitarian, please leave me alone. I'm not looking to have a baby with anybody. So the baby will never reach their states when I get killed by the police mistakenly, or whatever they're trying to set up. Whoever's trying to set it up, I don't know. So I'm going to play the video. In 2019, that's harassment, trying to win a college.
Sean Barkley about to rush for 200 yards tomorrow.
It's not funny. There are 2 blacks for shopping this country.
E-A-G-L-E-A.
I'm recording you. The world is watching all of you. Okay? This is a hurt country now. And I didn't even know what that was about. I said the Eagles ended up winning, and this Kendrick Lamar. Sometimes it seems like it's rapping about me. He's talking on they're not like us. And they said this Kendrick Lamar went on video during the live show talking about, it's going to get more violent soon. I've not been able to, but people may know better than me. I don't really have time to watch all this events. I'm homeless on the street. I don't want to be part of any illegality. Please, I'm just seeking humanitarian assistance or legal assistance. And it has to be based on legality. I'm not looking for any surrogates. I'm not part of any cult. I'm not a revolutionary trying to, start a race war or whatever, or reverse discrimination, where Africans like me can be enslaved to pay back for slavery or whatever mess they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. I'm just saying it's kind of odd. I'm being denied assistance.